Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjaeyat TV. Scholarly meetings of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom, Iran. The house of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi in the holy city of Qom in Iran continues to host scholarly meetings with the attendance of senior scholars, clerics, and public groups of believers. In these meetings, His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi answers questions about Islamic beliefs, the history of Islam, and the Islamic law from the audience. Believers meet with sons of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Kuwait. Tens of Shia believers in Kuwait visited Sayyid Hussein and Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi, the two sons of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, to congratulate the blissful Eid al-Fitr. The believers gathered at Ayatollah Shirazi Mosque, and after the congregational prayers of the Eid al-Fitr, they met up with the sons of the Grand Ayatollah and prayed for the hastening of the reappearance of Imam al-Mahdi. Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi leads congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr at Ayatollah Shirazi Mosque in Kuwait. Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi, the son of the Grand Shia jurist Ayatollah Shirazi, led the congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr in Kuwait. This large congregation was attended by many Shia believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, including Sayyid Hussein Shirazi on last Tuesday at Ayatollah Shirazi Mosque. Marjaeyat TV streams Ramadan feast during holy month of Ramadan 2022. With the efforts of Marjaeyat TV in the holy city of Karbala, a TV show called Ramadan Feast in Arabic language was streamed during the fasting month of Ramadan. The show hosted some clerics from the Islamic Seminary of Holy Karbala, as well as public speakers to explain about the life and virtues of the Holy Prophet of Islam and Imam Ali, peace be upon them. The Ramadan Feast show also did analyses on the most recent speech by His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi at the gathering of religious speakers ahead of the holy month of Ramadan. Furthermore, the experts at this TV show elaborated on some bits from scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during the nights of the holy month of Ramadan. Ramadan Feast also featured panels to host directors and managers of Islamic centers that ran series of cultural, religious, and humanitarian works during the holy month of Ramadan. Offices of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi host congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr worldwide. The Husseiniya of Hazrat Ruqayya in the holy city of Karbala hosted the congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr led by Sheikh Saleh Mujahid. The ceremony was attended by large numbers of believers in the holy city of Karbala. The community of Khadimat al-Hujjat, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, also welcomed groups of believers who performed the prayers of Eid al-Fitr. The prayers of this blissful day were hosted at Imam Mahdi Husseiniya in this city. The ceremony was attended by groups of women and cultural activists. The Shia believers in Kuwait also congregated at Rasul Adam Husseiniya in this country to honor the glorious Eid al-Fitr. The ceremony was held on Shawwal 1st, 2022. Similarly, believers in Vimmerby city of Sweden gathered at the Husseiniya of Fatima Zahra and Khadija Kubra in this city to celebrate the blissful Eid al-Fitr. On this occasion, the congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr were also hosted at Ahlul Bayt Center in Mahajanga city of Madagascar. Sheikh Hassan Najafi, one of the officials of this center, led the religious congregation. And in conclusion, the Mosque of Shibab Ahlul Jannat in Baghdad, the capital of Iraq, hosted public groups of believers who stood behind the representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, Sheikh Ahmed al-Budairi, to perform the prayers of Eid al-Fitr. Special programs of Zainabiya Seminary during the holy month of Ramadan 2022. The Women's Department of Zainabiya Islamic Seminary, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Syrian capital Damascus, ran series of special programs during the holy month of Ramadan 2022. Over the last months, this center held some programs such as the celebration of the birth of Imam Hassan, peace be upon him, keeping vigil at the nights of Qadr, holding commemorative ceremonies of the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and honoring the 21st anniversary of the passing away of the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi. Commemoration of the passing of late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The office of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala honored the 21st anniversary of the passing of the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mohammad Shirazi. The ceremony was held on last Sunday, Ramadan 29th, hosting public groups of believers as well as cultural, religious, and social figures. Speeches by Sheikh Murtada Maash and Sheikh Jawad al-Ibrahimi were the main parts of the ceremony. Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center donates new clothing to orphans in Baghdad, Iraq. Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Iraqi capital Baghdad, celebrated Eid al-Fitr by giving out new clothing and other gifts to orphan children in the city. This humanitarian program was conducted in collaboration with Misbah Hussein Foundation. It is worth noting that these orphans were from the lineage of the God's final messenger. End of Ramadan special programs by Imam Hussein Institute in Holy Karbala, Iraq. Imam Hussein Institute, affiliated to the office of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, concluded its charitable programs by donating new clothing to hundreds of orphan children in the city. The project was conducted on Eid al-Fitr, during which 450 orphans received new clothes. Activities by Imam Ali Center in Washington, the U.S. Imam Ali Center, affiliated to the office of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Washington, honored the fasting month of Ramadan by conducting a series of special programs in this month. This center also honored the Nights of Qadr and commemorated the martyrdom of the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. And finally, this center hosted public groups of believers to hold the congregational prayers of Eid al-Fitr. Sheikh Mustafa Akhund led the congregational prayers of this day.